Welcome to Travel Nation. Travel to one nation at a time. Explore the 10 African countries that will change how you travel forever. Welcome to a journey across Africa's most captivating destinations, a continent that defies expectation and rewards every kind of traveler. These countries aren't just beautiful, they awaken something deeper. South Africa. South Africa is often the first stop for many exploring Africa, and it's easy to see why. You've got vibrant cities like Cape Town, where rugged mountains meet the ocean, and street art sits side by side with history. Just a few hours away, you're surrounded by elephants, lions, and leopards in Kruger National Park. Then there's the Garden Route, where road trips turn into an adventure between forests, coastlines, and small towns full of charm. Whether it's tasting wine in Stellenbosch, hiking the Drakensberg Mountains, or diving with sharks, South Africa is about contrast, wild and urban, refined and raw, all woven into one unforgettable journey. Morocco. Morocco feels like stepping into another time. The scent of spices in the air, the sound of prayer echoing through ancient alleyways, the warm chaos of a Medina, it's immersive in every sense. Wander through blue-washed streets in Chefchaouen or catch the sunset over the dunes in the Sahara. Ride a camel, sleep in a desert camp, explore thousand-year-old cities like Fez and Marrakesh, and trace the foothills of the Atlas Mountains. Morocco is for those who love color, culture, and a feeling of stepping into living history. Kenya. Kenya is the place where safari dreams come to life. In the Masai Mara, the earth itself feels alive during the Great Migration, a surge of hooves, dust, and raw instinct. Beyond the safari trucks, you'll find rich traditions in Maasai villages, bustling energy in Nairobi's cafes and craft markets, and quiet serenity along the Swahili coast. Lamu, an old trading island, is the kind of place where time slows down and stories drift with the sea breeze. Kenya isn't just a destination, it's a rhythm, a pulse you carry with you. Tanzania. Tanzania stretches from the roof of Africa to the turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean. Mount Kilimanjaro rises through clouds, daring trekkers to challenge its snow-capped summit. Below, the endless plains of the Serengeti are alive with wildlife, lions lounging under trees, cheetahs on the move, giraffes silhouetted against golden skies. Then comes the crater, Ngorongoro. It's like Earth's natural amphitheater, and it's full of life. And after the wild? You escape to Zanzibar. Narrow stone streets, clove-scented breezes, and white sand beaches. Tanzania is intensity and tranquility all in one. Egypt. Egypt is where civilization left its footprints in stone. The pyramids don't just impress, they humble. Standing before them, time feels irrelevant. Along the Nile, temples rise from riverbanks like ancient dreams, Karnak, Luxor, Philae. Every carving tells a story of gods, kings, and empires. But Egypt isn't stuck in the past. In the cafes of Cairo, the music of Alexandria, and the coral reefs of the Red Sea, you'll find a country that's always moving, between myth and modernity. Namibia. Namibia is one of those places where the landscape feels like it was painted, not formed. The dunes of Sossusvlei stretch into the sky, towering walls of sand glowing red at sunrise. Deadvlei is surreal, like walking across another planet, where blackened tree trunks rise from a white clay floor. Along the Skeleton Coast, fog rolls in like a ghostly wave, shipwrecks lie crumbling, and desert elephants roam where ocean meets dust. This country isn't about crowds or cities. It's about space, silence, and the kind of solitude that inspires awe. Rwanda surprises people, not just with its beauty, but with its spirit. The capital, Kigali, is clean, safe, and filled with art, innovation, and heart. But it's in the mountains where things become extraordinary. Trekking through thick forests in Volcanoes National Park, you come face to face with mountain gorillas. There's no cage, no separation, just you and them, sharing a moment of recognition. After everything Rwanda has endured, the country is now one of Africa's brightest stories of transformation, full of hope, dignity, and life. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is unlike any other country in Africa. It runs on its own calendar, speaks its own languages, and tells its own version of history. In the highlands, ancient churches are carved straight into rock. Lalibela feels spiritual, even for the non-religious. The Simien Mountains offer hikes that float above the clouds, home to baboons that roam in massive troops. Then there's the Danakil Depression, a place of boiling lava, sulfur lakes, and salt caravans. Ethiopia is mystical, raw, and completely off the beaten path. Botswana. Botswana takes conservation seriously, and that makes all the difference. The Okavango Delta is a pulsing oasis in the heart of the desert, flooded not by rain but by a river that arrives when the land is dry. Safaris here are intimate. You travel by canoe, not jeep. You see elephants crossing floodplains, lions lounging in the shade, and birds dancing over lilies. Botswana has strict visitor limits, so nature always comes first. It's not about flashy tourism, it's about protecting what makes Africa wild and real. Island nations: Seychelles, Mauritius, Cape Verde. If the African mainland is a grand adventure, its islands are the gentle exhale. Seychelles is jaw-dropping: boulders on white beaches, giant tortoises, and coral reefs teeming with color. Mauritius blends cultures, African, Indian, French, Chinese, into one delicious, rhythmic island experience with volcanoes, waterfalls, and sugary coastlines. Cape Verde, off West Africa, is lesser known but rich in music, mountain trails, and warm hospitality. Each island offers its own flavor of paradise. Final thoughts: Africa isn't one story. It's thousands. It's a continent that refuses to be boxed in. Whether you're chasing wildlife, diving into history, climbing peaks, or dancing to drums under starlight, Africa meets you where you are, then shows you who you could become. These 10 countries aren't just trips. They're turning points. Thank you for watching, and don't forget